Hey guys, Cell here, and welcome back to some more Nikke. Now the game should be going down for maintenance, I believe, in 2 hours and 58 minutes, basically 3 hours from now at 10 p.m. I believe so.
どこ行ったにゃ？仮ごっこしようにゃ。
I'm here, Nero, I'm here.
特別に触ってもいいにゃ。
Again, I love Nero. Do I love the fact that I spent 9-10 shots worth to get her? No? But do I love that I got her? Yeah. Either way, I've seen Anius and Helm's kits. Anius's kit looks pretty decent. And I've heard that she would probably be decent with Scarlet. Now Helm's kit, that kinda does not look good. At all, to be honest. Now, could she be good in certain situations? Maybe. Will she? Probably not. But either way, I'm only gonna be pulling for Helm. I mean, Anius most likely, so it's fine. Either way, since we're gonna be going and doing the summer event, I figured, you know what? Helm's the next one for the summer event. So why not do her? And I keep on hearing people saying that Rita is gonna be the special battle pass for the event. I don't want it to be her purely because I want Sugar to have a swimsuit. But sadly, you know, they decided to show Sugar and yet they never actually give her an outfit. That's really, really sad. But it's fine. Now, will we be able to get Ani's? I sure as hell hope so. I mean, I don't have Gravedigger to try to fight him with her, but we at least have Blacksmith. And since they let us, you know, practice fights now, I can actually fight him with Ani's and see how she can buff up Scarlet. If I get her, that is. I keep on talking as if I'm gonna get her. And that's not a sure thing. As much as I want it to be, it's definitely not. A sea of people move about inside the luxurious restaurant. Many of the party-goers are dressed to the nines, including soldiers proudly displaying their military medals. First time attending this kind of event. Yeah. Getting used to it will do you some good. In this day and age, fighting isn't the only thing soldiers are meant to do. I thought you would at least get some kind of a kick out of this. If I'd known this is how you'd react, I'd have given an invitation to someone else. It's just that I'm not used to this. Don't worry. Just relax and enjoy yourself. There's plenty of good food and nice people. If I were you, I'd consider trying to network. If the opportunity presents itself, I'm not interested in socializing is my true answer, but I'll go with number 2. Interesting. I figured you wouldn't have any interest in fraternizing with these people. Oh, not them. I just want to, you know, flirt with Helm again. It was fun the first time during New Year's. Let's see if we can do it in her bond as well. At any rate, I have to get going. I've got a meeting. You almost always have a meeting, don't you? But I know where you're secretly going. You're literally going to my place and taking a shower in my place again, aren't you? I know what you do thanks to April Fools now. You say you're going to a meeting, you're just using my shower. How dare you? Anderson takes his leave. It's just me now. Just then a loud murmuring can be heard from the other end of the room. Oh my, I think it's starting. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Thank you all for coming. My name is Burning Gum and I arranged the festivities here today. Deputy Chief Burning Gum, no wonder this is such a big shindig. Helm, would you care to tell everyone about the Admire? Of course, sir. The ship you all are standing on is a battleship operated by Aegis. It is known as the Admire, and we are currently in the hall. The Admire was designed for engagements with raptures. and thus is capable of going up solo against dozens of Tyrant-class Raptures. Its stabilization system is top of the line as well, so there's no need to worry about motion sickness. It is the finest battleship out there and is nearly invulnerable against any form of attack. When out on the high seas, Aegis and the Admirer are practically invincible. So please everyone, sit back, relax, and enjoy the party. But there aren't any oceans in the Ark. Why do you need such a big boat? We intend to reclaim the surface no matter what it takes. When that time comes, the Admirer will rule the seas above. We would appreciate it if you could consider all of this preparation for that day. I'm so relieved to hear that. Indeed. However, I'd feel better if the ship were actually in the ocean instead of a water tank. Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure the Admirer's going to be seeing some action in the second summer event. Well done. No problem, sir. Did everyone hear that? The Admirer is safe. Please relax and enjoy yourselves. Yay. There is the sound of polite clapping, keeping in line with the decorum. Afterward, the party was officially underway. Being someone who didn't quite fit in, I decided to go get some fresh air. Helm? Cell? What are you doing here? Literally, as I've said, I flirted with her consistently in the New Year's event. So I'm gonna do the same thing in her bond. I came to see you. I hope those aren't just empty platitudes. I bet you're so eager to be with a woman that you'll say anything to anyone. No, I meant I mean it with you. Though your summer version I don't kind of want. Not at all. Sorry, I'm just a little on edge. I get like this after a speech. It was a memorable speech. I'm not sure what impression you got from it, but it was merely something that needed doing. I'd appreciate it if you eased up on the sarcasm. That party is about to wrap up. If you have time, I'd be very grateful if you stayed to help clean up. Enlisting the commander to clean up. Alright. Once everyone left, the hall was a mess. Leftover bits of food and various bits of garbage lie strewn about. Hey, Anchor. What should we do with all these leftovers? Let's give it to the seagulls. Wrong. We have to eat it. Oh. If we just leave this lying around, what do you think will happen? It'll rot and pollute the environment. So in order to prevent any pollution, we need to eat it all. Right, say no to pollution. Eat it while we can, just like the pirates of old. Let's eat. The two start to devour the leftover food. Helm slammed the end of her sword down onto the floor and a loud noise reverberates. Both of you get your grubby hands off that food at once. But look at how much is left over. It's such a waste. Where's your pride? Surely we haven't stooped so low that we have to fight over scraps. Stop it and throw everything out at once. Pirates don't throw food away. We are not pirates. We are the Aegis Squad, a highly skilled naval combat unit. Okay, so... Mast is Luffy, and Helm is Garp. Helm is literally Luffy's grandfather. She is with the Marines. Mast is with the pirates. Got it covered. Alright. Now, as your leader, I'm telling you to throw that fruit out. Can we at least give it to the seagulls? No, throw it out. She's the worst. What did you say? Nothing. I want this entire hall spick and span polished to a mere sheen. Inka, get rid of that food. Okay. Mast, clean the floor and walls. Aye. What should I do? Help clean the floor with Mast. Oh great, it'll go much faster with the captain helping. These floors are gonna be so clean you could eat them off them. Wait, so Mast calls us captain. I forget, does Helm call us admiral? Which would then also be in line with, you know, the admirals of the Marines in One Piece. 2 hours later, Helm uses her finger to wipe the floor, then examines it. That will do. Everyone goes in and rests. Go in and rest. How long do we need to keep doing this busy work? As pirates, shouldn't we be out at sea? Yeah, I don't like it either. It's no fun. It'll be so much more fun looking at starfish. Did you two not memorize the manual that I gave you? No, apparently not. All of your duties must be fulfilled before you can demand anything. None of us have a clue what we're doing, so how can we know what our duties are? Anyway, time for the cleaning crew to have a few drinks and hit the hay. Drinking while on duty? Give me a break, will ya? Don't be such a stickler. Just don't overdo it. There's another party tomorrow. Aye, aye, ma'am. Here I come. Mast and anchor leave. I'll come tomorrow as well. Why? I'm sure there's something I could help with. Alright. See you tomorrow. At first glance, Helm seems full of pride as she struts away. But upon closer inspection, her shoulders are slightly drooped. But yeah, you can obviously tell that she does not like being flirted with at all. Oh boy. I take it everyone is enjoying themselves. Today is the last day of the boat party and the day of the main event. I hope I can count on your participation. Yay. Helm? Yes. The Admire is often described as an invincible battleship. When the time comes to reclaim the surface, the Admire will live up to that reputation. Even now, fortifications to the ship are still underway, with the latest and greatest technology the Ark has to offer being incorporated. Each and every one of these augmentations brings the Admire one step closer to its destination. In order for this great ship to live up to its name, we need everyone's help. To preserve peace both in the Ark now and on the surface in the future, we need everyone's support. We promise, your contributions will not go to waste. Helm salutes at the crowd in a gesture of modesty. Soon after, everyone lines up and walks towards the big glass box on the podium. They all put their monetary contributions inside and walk away. This goes on for some time. After filling up the 3 glass boxes, the party comes to an end. Well done. No problem. The contributions are getting smaller and smaller. I'm sorry, just ignore me. I shouldn't have said that. It's okay. Well, I'll leave you to it. Alright, you did good tonight. Burning Gum leaves. What was that all about? Donations. For what? What else? To keep the Admire afloat. Tell me, do you think the Ark truly needs a navy? Be honest. Of course we do! To be honest, I don't think it's an absolute necessity. Look, we technically don't need a navy in the Ark. The navy would be better suited outside of the Ark. Now, how the heck we would get the Admire out of the Ark? I don't know. Because obviously the Admire is not a submarine. So they have to have some way to get a giant ship out of the Ark. Screw it. Of course we do! If that's what you truly believe, then I can't trust any of your opinions when it comes to the military. Exactly. Exactly. You know what? Alright, now to choose the answer I was gonna go with, but I felt like it was bad to choose it. You're right. There's no sea in the Ark. The oceans above no longer belong to us. We keep saying that we're laying down the groundwork for later. But the Admire is sucking us dry. The maintenance costs alone are astronomical. So let me ask you again. Is there any reason to maintain such a massive ship that's both not needed and prohibitively expensive to keep running? Not really. I mean, you might need it eventually. I mean, we're gonna be using it soon. But if we're only gonna be using it once in a blue moon, then yeah, keeping it up and running is not really that great. We haven't seen any action. We don't even have water to sail on. There's no chance we can prove ourselves. Then why was the Admire created in the first place? It was all to show what Elysian was capable of. Yeah, to show what Elysian was capable of, huh? I mean, it's not like Elysian is the most, you know, underpowered company currently. At least with the tower, Oh my god, it's so bad with the Elysian Tower. Like, I can't even progress in the Elysian Tower. It's so sad. They're the lowest in terms of all the companies that so far that I can do. They wanted to prove they could make the greatest battleship the world has ever seen, and they succeeded. However, the central government wouldn't allow one company to keep such a powerhouse for themselves, and bought the Admire at a low price. What you see now is the fallout from that. We haven't seen any action, and the cost of maintaining the ship has become a massive burden, but we can't even prove that. The central government has been slashing subsidies left and right, so we've been forced to depend on donations from the Ark's upper crust to keep the Admire afloat. The only reason any of this was possible was that Birmingham went out of his way to help us. Thanks to the donations from the people who still have faith in us, we've been able to keep the Admire and the Aegis squad from going under. How much do the donations add up to? I'm not sure. We can't receive donations in credits, so we get cash donations. Master Nikke calculate the amount and exchange it into credits. As you probably know, the exchange value for cash is constantly fluctuating. We never know how much we'll get until the day we exchange it. Having said that, the amount keeps shrinking with every passing day. Is there any way I can help? Sure there is. Just help with cleaning up like you did yesterday. Sure. 3 hours later. So tired. Me too. I'm exhausted. The bathroom still needs cleaning. You've got hands. Don't you do it yourself? Yeah. She hasn't even lifted a finger. The only thing I've seen she did is boss us around. That's why people who come from royal backgrounds and are good, they think they're so much better than everyone else. I have seen that in a lot of animes, yes. That's it. Due to insubordination, there's a ban on drinking effective immediately. If you don't clean the washrooms this instant, there'll be a ban on watching seagulls next. You guys, when are you going to understand? The Aegis Squad must hold itself to the highest standard. What standards? All we do is beg for handouts. I'm so ashamed I can't bear to tell anyone what I do. So you're doing this job just for bragging rights? Forget about boasting. We don't have an ounce of pride left. This isn't what I signed up for. You said we could sail the high seas. Master, clearly suffering from mental stress. You're placed on probation for 3 days. You really are the worst. Fine then, I'll just drink myself into a stupor for the next 3 days. I said there's a ban on alcohol. You can't watch me every waking moment of the day. After all, you're too busy begging the rich folk. Mast. What? 1 month of probation for rebuking a senior officer. What do I care? Do whatever you want. Mast storms out in a huff. Helm, you're out of line. She is a soldier, and soldiers do not question their superior's orders. But we're all in the same squad, aren't we, friends? I am your superior, and you are my subordinates. So that's how it is. Anchor rummages through her jacket. Are you gonna throw a starfish at her? Suddenly she hurls something at Helm. Yep, a starfish straight to the face. Anchor turns back and runs off. Hey, Helm, you got a new look going on. Things are starting to get out of control. Helm? Could you please tell me what's stuck on my face? Okay, so do you want me to tell you the truth this time, or do you want me to lie? Do you want me to lie? I figured this is the time that she would want me to lie, but you know what? She wants me to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. That's a starfish on your face right now. Yep, she's in hyper panic mode. Admire cabin. Mast and Anchor fell asleep. On the ground there is a pile of drink cans. It appears they didn't drink alcohol. Helm gently puts a blanket over the sleeping Mast and Anchor. Would you like to get some air? I'm not stupid. I know what this boat's party really was. If you want the truth, it's glorified begging. I'm not doing this because I like it. I'd love to be able to have a taste of real action and be judged solely on my performance on the battlefield. But there's no battlefield for us to fight on. What about going to another squad? That's never been an option. I made a promise to them. I promised that we would sail our ship on the high seas and come in contact with all the sea life out there. I intend to keep that promise until then. I can't handle any insult. I can handle any insult people hurl our way. However, words only mean so much when your donations are slowly shriveling up. Unless things change, our squad will be broke before long. I'll try to drum up some money. But how? I mean, I'll ask the Talentum squad for help. I'll try and ask the CEOs to make an investment. Look, asking the CEOs, the only one who would probably actually give a damn, well, that would probably make us work for it, would be Mustang. And he would make us put on a huge amount of entertainment for it. No, I know your heart's in the right place, but that's the last thing I want. I want to keep it at donations. It's not just money that our squad is in dire need of. The Admire and the Aegis both need the respect of the Ark citizens just as badly. I want them to need us. That way we can at least still hold onto a shred of pride. So I must ask you, can you take us up to the surface? If we got some battle experience up on the surface, any fighting you saw up there wouldn't be of any benefit to a navy. It'd be better than just sitting here waiting to be disbanded. The point is that we have to prove your skill as a navy, right? Right. Then let's think along those lines. If there's no battle to fight, how can we prove ourselves? Sorry. You came here to help, and all I've done is snap at you. Well, the first thing I came here to do was to flirt, but yeah. Those speeches you give when you receive donations. They're essentially glorified advertisements, right? Absolutely. It's just me selling myself an Aegis. In that case, how about we make a video? A video? Okay, I see what you're getting at. No matter how eloquent you are, there's a limit to how much you can sway people using only words. If we had a video highlighting just how capable we are, people would have more faith in us. It's a good idea, but how do you plan on making it? Nobody in our squad knows the first thing about making videos. As long as we have compelling material, we're just fine. Compelling material? You mean the footage we'll use for the video? Do you think I should be in it? Yeah. And I'd say that you'd be able to do the video much more justice if you wore your swimsuit. Which obviously I know you don't have right now. Alright, I'm on board. Before we proceed, I have something to tell you. What? I love you. I might ask you to do some things that seem outrageous or nonsensical at the time. It doesn't matter. I'm used to being a clown. Uh-huh. You can toss me overboard for all I care, so long as it will help bolster our reputation. What is this place? It's a spa. Did you rent it? That must have cost a small fortune. I just chose a time when there aren't a lot of customers. Oh, okay, so why are we here anyway? I figured since you're in the Navy, I should choose a place where there's water. I'm just going to say this right off the bat. I'm not wearing any swimming suits or anything like that. Well, 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 well. My, how the times have changed, Helm. As you'll be wearing a swimsuit tomorrow. And you'll be fully voiced as well, apparently. Which makes me very happy, because I just get to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Which I might do the same thing I did for the Overzone event and just put it all into one episode. So that's probably going to be over 2 hours. Probably. It might be less. I don't want to rely on sex appeal to get the message out. What are you talking about? Oh, I guess we're not making that kind of video anyway. Helm? Helm, what type of dirty mind do you have that you thought that we were gonna do that type of a video? So you do think of those things, huh? Alright. She seems completely embarrassed now. How about swimming? Swim? A Nikke? Yes, most Nikkes can't swim. However, there are numerous instances where swimming comes in handy for us. So every member of Aegis was programmed to be able to swim. This way we can conduct emergency rescue operations in the water, amongst other things. Good, let's try it. Alright, here I go. Helm displays all kinds of swimming exercises inside the hot tub. Her technique is impeccable, textbook even. No swimming in the hot tub. Oh right, sorry. Did you catch all that? Every last bit of you basically breaking the law of not swimming in a hot tub. Do you think it'd be better if I put on a swimsuit? I thought you said you wouldn't want to put on a swimsuit. But you look perfectly fine the way you are. Although I will say it's a stark contrast between her personality right now and what I saw in the preview video for the event. It looks like two completely different Helms. Albeit the other one is the Helm that actually finally gets to see the sea in all its glory. So it makes sense that she'd be, you know, a lot happier. Especially with the admire being used. If you want to wear a swimsuit, just say so. That's not it. Anyway, are we done filming for now? Let me get a shot of you doing a cool dive. Sure. Helm climbs up a platform and dives into the hot tub. Isn't that kind of dangerous? Like, how deep is the hot tub anyways? It was a perfect dive without a single drop of water being splashed. No diving. And you can't go into the hot tub with clothes on. Sorry. Let's go. So, what's next? Have you got any other special skills? Let me think. Sure, piloting the Admire. This is the bridge of the Admire. You can control the ship from here. Let's push off. I can't move it unless it's at war. It uses a lot of fuel. Then how can we show that you're good at controlling the ship? Let's just film you in the center of the bridge shouting out commands. Let's just film you ordering to fire the cannons. I mean, filming her in the center of the bridge shouting out commands, isn't that literally her burst animation? Okay, sure. I practiced that several times before. Helm stands ramrod straight in the center of the bridge. Helm slams the end of her sword onto the floor. Yeah, that's literally her burst animation. Target, Tyrant class Rapture up ahead. Admire, full speed ahead, all guns forward. Report immediately when ready to fire. Guns primed and ready to fire, waiting your order. Brace yourselves. Aegis cannon, fire! Woo! Okay, look, I've tried whistling on my mic. It does not pick it up. But I'll do it anyways. Alright, that's enough. That was great footage. That's good. Lastly, let's film you beside the Admire. Whatever you say. You think you've got enough footage? It should be enough. So what kind of video are you planning to make? I don't know, but I'm still curious. What video did you think we were gonna make in the hot spring, huh? What were you thinking of the video being, Helm? You know, our strict Helm? What was going on inside that head of yours? Was it something naughty? I think it was. I'm thinking. Can I make a request? It is an advertisement, so it's fine if you play up some things for effect. I'd like the Admire to come off as nicely as possible. And I'd like to look good in it as well. You always look good? Just saying? Which really hurts that your kit isn't really all that great. She's like a watered down Dollar, pretty much. Dollar does more in her kit than Helm does. Now again, Helm could be good for some things, but it just doesn't seem like it would in a lot of other ways. Seems to only be really good against what was it, electrocode enemies? I believe that is pretty much the only good point to her. It's so sad. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I want to be famous or anything. It's just that I'm the face of the Aegis squad. I may not like it, but if people see a face they know, I can help sway them to our side. Then I can come out with Mass and Anchor together next time. Sure, no problem. The next donation drive is in 2 weeks. Can you finish it before then? No problem. I'll do anything for you, Helm. Okay, I trust you. 1. Make the Admire come off well. 2. Make Helm come off well. 3. Some creative licenses are allowed. I can't think of anything. I'm at a loss. Hey, Commander. What's with the book? Make killer ads in 3 days or less. Thinking about switching jobs? The economy isn't doing so hot right now. Do you need help with anything? I explained the situation to everyone. I'm not surprised you're doing such a thing. It may be difficult to fulfill all those requirements. But if we all put our heads together, I'm sure we can come up with something. Put our heads together? That could be fun. We look like a Cerberus or some other cool monster. Wait a sec. I'm gonna get some rope so we can tie our heads together. Better. Oh, brother. I didn't mean it literally. Then Helm will be here. The Admire's guns. I'll ask Shifty to give us some rapture footage. Then for the ending. This speech should have the most impact. I think it'll be better to enlarge this part a bit. 2 weeks later. The advertisement is complete. Today is the day of the donation drive as well. Let's hurry and get to the Admire. Are we gonna play it on like a screen inside the Admire? Helm, how long must we wait? It's almost time to accept donations. I'm sorry, just wait a little longer. You said you're going to play a video, right? I'm sure it'll go over well, but not if you make everyone wait too long. Helm! There you are. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, how'd the video turn out? It's perfect. Then I'll start right away. Wait, don't you want to at least check it beforehand? No need, I'm sure it came out fine. If you say so. Thank you everyone for waiting. It took a while because I have something to show you. There's no need for any long speeches. This video will tell you all you need to know about Admire and Aegis. The video starts to play. The first scene is a shot of Helm from a high vantage point overlooking the sea. She swan dives into the ocean and swims towards the Admire, which lies up ahead. Wait. Isn't that like a 1-for-1 what she actually does in the event? The promotion event? I swear that's what I saw. She cuts through the water like a torpedo. It looks great. All the attention we put into it was worth it. With incredible speed, she leaps out of the water and lands on the bridge of the ship. This shot was done by taking a diving shot and putting it in reverse. I'm pretty proud of it. Helm stands atop the bridge and slams her sword upon the floor. Target, Tyrant-class Rapture up ahead. Admire, full speed ahead, all guns forward. Report immediately when ready to fire. Guns primed and ready to fire, awaiting your order. Brace yourselves. Aegis cannon, fire! Wait, Audience was also part of the promotional video. Did they think of this that far ahead? That they put these two together in the same section of the event? Probably. Oh god, that's bright. The ship's cannons fire out a barrage of beams. The shot was painstakingly done using special effects, and it looks just as good as a big budget film. The cannons slam into the Rapture and blow it to smithereens. We can thank Shifty for that footage. There's a massive explosion, which was a shot purchased from another source.
1,200 Tyrant-class Rapture units cleared.
The smoke from the explosion surrounds the admired Helm as the two look over the horizon. So long as the Admirer and the Aegis Squad are here, the Ark will forever be safe. The video ends. Ah, such a high production video.
Commander, this is...
Woo! The people at the party roar in approval.
I had no idea how amazing this ship was. When did you go up to the surface? Can you give us just a hint? Who cares about that? Did you see those cannons? It tore through those Raptors like a hot knife through butter. It's even more powerful than the specs indicated. Come on, what are we waiting for? Shut up and take my money.
Ah, yes. The shut up and take my money.
This is huge. I must go and inform everyone I know about this. Everyone, I'm sorry, but this video is a lie.
What? What? Helm, what was the point of us doing that video if you literally... We're just gonna tell everyone it's a lie. What the heck? In an instant, the crowd erupts into a fervor.
I'm sorry to tell you, but the video you just saw is a complete fabrication. It doesn't contain a single ounce of truth. There clearly has been some kind of mistake. Please disregard what you just saw.
But what about the donations?
I won't accept them.
If you don't, then he may not last another month.
Then so be it. I still won't accept them.
If you insist. Our most profuse apologies for the confusion. Everyone, please enjoy the rest of the party. While the party continued, the atmosphere was extremely tense and awkward. The donation drive was utterly ruined by an over-exaggerated advertisement. Yep. We put in too much work. Literally too much work into that. To make it, you know, less real. Oh boy. 1 hour later.
Good job.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. To be honest, I didn't expect you to do this much. Everyone loved your video. But this isn't what I want. I don't want to achieve something based on lies. When we finally have a chance to prove ourselves on the battlefield, I want it to be real. I'm sorry I tried to force myself to accept it.
I can understand.
You should head back and get some rest.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Sounded like an explosion.
The sound starts to get louder.
Helm! Helm! What's the matter? There's a hole in the side of the Admirer. There's a hole in the side of the Admirer.
A hole?
Someone must have set off a bomb inside it. Water is pouring in.
How many people are below deck?
About 20.
Mast, get down there and seal off the area and start welding.
It doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to prevent any more water from coming in.
Anchor, go figure out if anyone is in the area that will be blocked off. Rescue everyone you can find in the lower decks and do a head count.
What shall I do if there are people in the areas that are going to be sealed off?
People always take priority. Remember our training.
No. I'm drawing a blank.
Both of you, look at me. Just do what we practiced. We've trained for this before.
You can do it. I'm counting on you both. Can you do it? Yes. Yes. Good. Now go.
The sound of people talking gets louder.
I'm sorry, everyone, but there's been a small incident on the ship. There's no need to worry. We're working on it as we speak and we'll report back to you once we have gotten a full head count. I'm afraid we'll have to end tonight's party here. Just follow Mr. Benningham and he'll guide you off the ship.
Right. I'll evacuate everyone on this side.
Thank you. Cell.
What should I do?
As the event was wrapping up, I noticed someone leaving in a hurry. Male, about 170 centimeters tall, 80 kilograms.
Anything else that stood out?
This is an event where you want to be seen, yet he was completely unremarkable. The fact that he was so ordinary was what stood out to me. It was as if he thought keeping a low profile would help him fly under the radar. But I noticed. I want you to apprehend that man.
Do you think he's behind the explosion?
I'm almost positive he is.
Where did he go?
I saw him heading for the lower decks, and he hasn't come back up.
I'm on it.
I'm sorry, but I must remain here. This place will become more chaotic if I move. This place will be cleared out soon enough. I'll join you then. He's most likely armed. Be careful.
The water is now ankle high. Has the hole been patched up? What about rescuing the people down below? No, first, let's find the suspect. To save me! Ahead, there's a door slightly ajar and a hand extends through the crack. Water is pouring out from the crack as well. There's a hole in the wall. Water is... Are you the one who did this? What are you saying? It's dangerous to get any closer. I might get swept away by the currents. I mean, look. If I don't save the person, they'll die, and if I save the person, it might be an issue. But then again, screw it. I reach out and grab onto the man's hand. As I try to pull him out, he grasps tightly onto my hand. Yep, he pulls me in. One more person before it's all over. Glory to Heavenly Ascension. Really? Heavenly Ascension? Also, Heavenly Ascension doesn't do this type of crap. I mean, at least EH doesn't want to harm people, as far as I recall. There's a burst of light and a huge shock rocks my body. Everything becomes a blur and then darkness. A moment later, I'm awakened by a pungent smell and gentle vibrations. I can feel Helm's breathing.
Are you okay?
I almost died.
I saved you, so don't worry. Mast anchor, what's the situation? Welding is all finished. I just got the last person out. Too slow. This all should have been done 10 minutes ago. Our training clearly isn't working. When we get back, I'll retool our curriculum. Oh, absolutely ridiculous.
Would it kill you to give us a compliment?
You could have done better. Mask, can you come to my location? Why? There's a hole here as well. Aye, aye, sir. The terrorists belong to Heavenly Ascension. They confirmed that they stole an identification chip from one of the invitees and implanted it into one of their own. They had intended to wait until the guests had lined up to donate, then detonate the bombs to inflict as many casualties as possible. Canceling the donation drive had disrupted their plans, so they instead blew a hole in the admirer. I assume they thought sinking the ship would take care of everything all at once.
Good thing there wasn't any major damage.
That's because everyone was quick on their feet. No one got hurt and the evacuation went smoothly. In fact, thanks to this incident, donations have been piling in. The fact the ship was able to withstand such a powerful explosion showed how durable a vessel it is. Our prompt response time also highlighted Aegis' ability to handle a crisis situation. With these donations, we can buy ourselves some more time. More time to keep our promise. You'll fulfill your promise one day, I'm sure of it. Oh, she'll be doing it tomorrow. I think about it every moment I can. The sun hanging high in the clear, blue sky. The endless horizon stretches out before me. The admirer cuts through the sea as mast holds the helm and anchor is the lookout. All the while, I stand on the bridge giving out orders. Let's make it a reality. Right. When that time comes, I hope to see you there. I want you to see it. See me keep my promise and prove our worth. I mean, hey, she went with camaraderie in the end, right? Now this is gonna be the first time I do this. What exactly would have happened if I did not choose that guy's hand? Grab that guy's hand. Alright, so are you the one who did this? What are you saying? Strangers are getting closer. Don't save him. But please, give this to my daughter. The man's hand trembles as he holds out the pocket watch. As soon as I try to grab it, the man's hand grasps me tightly. Both ways, you still get grabbed. Okay, yep, both ways you still get grabbed. And glory to Heavenly Ascension. Again. Okay, so yeah, Heavenly Ascension. From what I know, they don't typically want to harm or kill anyone. I could be misremembering. But yeah, either way, that was Helm's bond. Not bad. It was fun. Getting to know more about, Helm. Okay, before I, end it, here's a portion of the video. I'm not going to show it all, obviously. It looks like it's gonna be a fun event.
Isn't it nice to do this from time to time?
Like this especially. Yes. Like, hot damn, this looks good. Either way. Now, with that, I'm going to be ending Helm's Bond episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next one, where we'll be having some fun in the sun. Because, things never go south in this game. There's no dark undertones to this game at all. Everything's just happiness and sunshine, right? There's no way that the second half of the event is gonna end badly. Or, just be completely depressing or anything, right? There's no way that'll happen. Totally not. But yeah, either way. I'll see you guys when we pull for Anis, maybe? Again. If I get Anis, it'll be Anis's Bond story. And since, the event is fully voiced, I'm going to most likely wait until it's all out, and then just show it all at once. That'll be a fun time. Although, skipping out on spoilers, that's gonna be a pain. I'm surprised I did it for Overzone event. Yeah, doing it for this is definitely gonna suck. But hey, either way, if we get Anis, which again, we have 24,000 gems. That equates to how many pulls? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. That's 10 shots. Plus, how many tickets? I forgot to click on Helm. No. Okay, so we have 10 shots. We have almost enough for 10 shots for possibly getting Mast, who I will be putting into the wish list if she shows up in it.
along with our girl Nero. But either way, 8, 10 shots. Any way for me to actually see the tickets right now? Material? Okay, so we have 9, 10 shots. And during the login event, we'll get another one. But since I'll be pulling... Oh, crud, I'm back up to 9, 10 shots. And the event will not give me enough stuff to do it before it's over. I mean, the event won't give me enough stuff to buy the 10 tickets. Unless they let us skip spending points on the missions like they did in the Christmas event to unlock, you know, the little mini game. We might be able to get enough to get the extra 5 for us to have 10 shots. Look at me looking at all the 10 shots as if I'm gonna pull until I get Anis with all of them. I'm keeping to what I said. I will do 1 to 3 10 shots for Anis. If I get her, I get her. If I don't, I don't. Though at the same time, I kind of really want her because she might actually work really well with Scarlet. Yeah, I'm really I'm just really curious what her Bond story would be. And not being able to see the summer Bond for one character is gonna suck. I really want Anis, just so I have at least one summer unit. I'll do 1 for Helm, and then I'll just save the rest of the stuff for whatever comes out next, which is probably going to be Nier right after. And if Nier is legitimately right after, that is going to suck majorly, because then I have absolutely nothing for Nier. Although I did say that I would say possibly skip Nier now for Red Hood, or whatever else comes out next. With some Nikkes that were probably definitely mentioned in, you know, chapter 24, which I can't mention because, you know, spoilers if no one's seen 24 yet. So either way, till then, I will see you guys later.
私たちが海に向かうときは、機関が私の隣にいてくれたらいいのに。機関はもっと自分を大切に扱う必要があるわね。